Welcome to Hyundai L&C Continuing Education Series. Before we get into our continuing education course, I would like to briefly provide some background on our company and our brands. You're probably familiar with Hyundai cars, but you might not be familiar with Hyundai L&C. The L&C stands for Living and Culture, and the company is dedicated to creating a new lifestyle culture with the simple mission of creating happy customers in a more abundant and connected world. Hyundai L&C was formed in December 2018 when its parent, Hyundai Department Store Group, purchased Hanwha Surfaces, the former owner of the Handstone Quartz and Hanex solid surface brands, which have been in existence globally for several decades. The Hyundai L&C USA headquarters is in Atlanta. There are many different Hyundai companies and divisions, and most operate independently. Handstone Quartz is the company's flagship product that led to the opening of the state-of-the-art 250,000 square foot manufacturing facility in London, Ontario, Canada in 2009. Many Hanex solid surface colors are made at the company's Texas plant, which opened in 2019. We continue to focus on expanding our North American manufacturing footprint to expand capacity and serve customers better. To learn more about Hyundai L&C, Handstone Quartz, and Hanex Solid Surface, visit www.hyundailncusa.com. This will begin our course presentation, Exploring the Possibilities of Solid Surfaces, presented by Hanex Solid Surfaces, a brand of Hyundai L&C. The presentation discusses acrylic solid surface as an attractive design solution, delivering enhanced aesthetics combined with superior performance properties. This course provides an overview of the characteristics of 100% acrylic solid surfaces compared to other surface materials, and the driving factors that contribute to its growing role in sustainable design strategies. Also discussed are the manufacturing, fabricating, and thermoforming process of 100% acrylic solid surface, and the related green standards and certification programs. This course is approved by the American Institute of Architects and the International Design Continuing Education Council. This course is also available face-to-face in real time per request. This course is approved for health, safety, and welfare and is accredited for one learning unit. If you'd like a copy of this course, you can send your request to info@hanexsolidsurfaces.com. This course has been created and approved by both AIA and IDCEC. This is an on-demand course for one learning unit for health, safety, welfare. To receive your certificate of completion, you must score 80% or higher on the course test. Your certificate will be emailed to you as a PDF for your records. All materials in this presentation is protected by U.S. and international copyright laws. Reproduction, distribution, display, and the use of this presentation without written permission from Hanex Solid Surface and Hyundai L&C USA is prohibited. This course is designed to provide knowledge and information on solid surfacing and will cover composition and uses, product characteristics, manufacturing and fabrication, and various applications and design options. Hanex Solid Surfaces is a registered provider with the AIA Continuing Education System. Credit earned on the completion of this program will be reported to CES records for AIA members. Certificates of compliance for non-AIA members are available upon request. This program is registered with the AIA CES for continuing professional education. As such, it does not include content that may be deemed or construed to be an approval or endorsement by the AIA of any material construction or any method of manner of handling, using, distributing, or dealing in any material or product. Let's start with providing a brief history on solid surfaces. Solid surface was first conceived in 1963 by a group of chemists at DuPont, led by Donald Slocum, and was first produced in 1967. The first patent was issued in 1968. It was introduced to the public in 1971 and was originally available in one color. The idea behind the development of solid surfaces was to create a work surface that was solid throughout, with consistency in color and pattern, and was void of any air pockets. Solid surface is non-porous, stain resistant, and resistant to both chemicals and fire. It can be fabricated using standard woodworking tools and is extremely durable. If damaged, the material is easily repairable to its original condition. And best of all, solid surface materials offer a beautiful and aesthetically pleasing look to any application. Solid surface is also very versatile. It can be used in a variety of applications, including, in addition to countertops, shower pans, shower walls, floor tiles, cabinet pulls and knobs, and even used by artists as a sculptural material. Due to the many properties that solid surface offers the consumer, it can be used in limitless commercial and residential applications such as countertops, furniture, desktops, just to name a few. So what is solid surface? Solid surface is made of a synthetic blend of natural minerals and a high-performance acrylic. The combination creates a surface that is a practical and innovative alternative to natural stone. The two main groups of resins used to make solid surface are acrylic and polyester. When you use a pure acrylic-based resin, the material is thermoformable and can be heated and bent into a variety of shapes. Thermoforming solid surface will not weaken the material or affect its performance in any way. Polyester resins are used in many demanding applications other than solid surface. This includes aircraft cowlings and boat hulls. Acrylic solid surface is composed of methyl methacrylate, or MMA, and polymethyl methacrylate, or PMMA, resins that are filled with aluminum trihydrate, or ATH. ATH gives solid surface its chemical and stain resistance and is naturally fire resistant. ATH also provides a solid surface with its hardness and impact resistance. All solid surfaces contain additional elements such as pigments for color, UV absorbers, and cross-linking agents for stability. Though this can vary from manufacturer to manufacturer, the standard size sheet typically can be 1/2 inch by 144 inches by 30 inches, and 1/4 inch by 98 inches by 30 inches. Some manufacturers also offer larger size sheets, sometimes as wide as 60 inches. As well as custom sheet sizes depending on the manufacturer and are sometimes subject to minimum quantity orders. Wider sheets can often provide more efficiency in the fabrication process, resulting in faster fabrication and installation, lower overall costs and less waste, as well as fewer seams. Some manufacturers now offer custom-sized solid surface sheets in a wide range of widths and lengths that are larger than standard size sheets. Custom-sized sheets provide the ultimate flexibility with endless options and some very tangible benefits. They allow you to cut costs in both material and labor, save time, and reduce waste. For projects with large areas to cover, such as shower walls, corridors, or wall claddings, for example, larger than standard size sheets make a lot of sense. 3 primary finishes can be applied to most solid surfaces: matte, satin, and gloss. Generally, the finish applied by the manufacturer is a matte finish, and the fabricator polishes the sheet to the desired finish level required by the specifier after receiving it from the manufacturer. So let's compare acrylic solid surface to polyester solid surface. With acrylic solid surface, there are no problems with chipping or cracking during fabrication, which makes it a favorable product for fabricators. With polyester solid surface, it's a more brittle and prone to chipping and cracking during fabrication and easily scratched. Let's look at the seaming of the two materials. Seaming acrylic solid surface is easier than polyester solid surface due to the propensity of polyester to fracture at the seam. Seaming with acrylic solid surface results in less human error because the bond is chemical. When we compare design flexibility, acrylic solid surface is easily thermoformed, while polyester solid surface can be thermoformed to a limited amount. Due to the performance details we just discussed, acrylic solid surface comprises of 80% of the market. However, polyester solid surface can provide additional color options that are not possible with acrylic solid surfaces. So let's take a look at some of the key product benefits. Since there are such a broad array of colors and designs, Solid Surface can fit virtually any type of decor. The following highlights several typical design styles of Solid Surface. Solid Surface offers natural tones. Solid Surface is available in classic neutral colors and patterns to accommodate any decor. Traditional designs are also available with a calm, orderly, and conventional look and feel. There are modern designs that are vibrant with patterns that are clean, linear, and uncluttered. A contemporary color palette provides a minimalist look with neutral black and white colors. New manufacturing techniques can also provide a simulated marble look with veining and movement. Solid surface material is homogeneous, and many solid colors are common, which work great as neutral backdrops or as a pop of color. Solid Surface provides the designer with many opportunities to take advantage of the properties of the material, such as integrated sinks and coved backsplashes. The design flexibility offers a perfect combination of beauty, design, and practicality. While the strength of the Solid Surface shine in kitchen countertops, cove backsplashes, seamless sinks, large color selection, and inconspicuous seams, not to be overlooked is its unlimited design potential in a wide variety of commercial and residential applications. This greatly widens the areas designers and architects can use Solid Surface in their projects. It is used as cladding for buildings, around pools, and throughout homes, including wall cladding. It has also been used in the creation of water fountains, benches, furniture, shower pans, cabinetry, lockers, and so much more. The list seems endless. It can be worked using woodworking tools such as routers, saws, laths, and sanders. Because of this, craftsmen and designers that are familiar with woodworking have been able to use Solid Surface for many projects that were once only attempted with wood. Acrylic Solid Surface has the ability to be thermoformed into shapes. The process requires heating the material up to 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. It can then be fitted into molds based on different designs, such as a curved bench or a walk-through arch. Once it cools, it retains the shape of the mold. Your imagination is the only restriction. The sizes available to work with add to the flexibility of design. The most common thickness available are 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, but other thicknesses such as 3/4 inch and almost 1 1/4 inch or 3 centimeters may be available, with lengths as long as 144 inches. It is a strong material. Solid Surface is among the strongest surfaces available. Tests have proven that Solid Surface has a high impact strength when compared to many other popular surfaces. It's also heat resistant up to 212 degrees, as attested to by the temperature required to thermoform Solid Surface. All of this means it has a low maintenance cost. Plus, if it does get damaged, it's easy to repair. Solid Surface is highly functional as it can resist heat, chemicals, stains, and is non-porous, so it resists bacteria, germs, mold, and mildew. Generally, Solid Surface countertops will sustain some damage when exposed to a heat source in excess of 100 degrees Celsius, or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This might seem like a vast improvement to laminates, but most hot pans and pots will exceed these temperatures. It is recommended that hot plates and trivets be used to protect the Solid Surface countertops from heat damage. Solid surfaces can be used in many different environments, including healthcare, education, hospitality, and many others due to its versatility. There is an added benefit to Solid Surface that is often not realized. Solid Surface is non-porous. This quality inhibits the ability of microbes to attach to the surface and provides a surface that supports effective cleaning and disinfection. COVID-19 has brought global attention to all the ways that infections and viruses can spread. There is no more critical environment to understand than that in healthcare environments. So we'll address some of the important points here. Humans shed about 1.5 million microscopic skin cells and 10 times as many bacteria cells every hour. With that in mind, consider the patient care setting. Many different people interact with many different types of surfaces. Bioburden is defined as the number of bacteria living on a surface that has not been cleaned, disinfected, or sterilized. Over time, this biofilm accumulates, and as people interact with surfaces, cross-contamination occurs. According to the Center for Disease Control, CDC, 1 in 25 U.S. hospital patients is diagnosed with at least one infection related to hospital care alone. Additional infections occur in other healthcare settings. These healthcare acquired infections, or HAIs, are infections that a patient gets in the hospital while being treated for something completely unrelated. An infected patient can be faced with devastating emotional, financial, and long-term medical effects. In American hospitals alone, the CDC estimates that HAIs account for an estimated 1.7 million infections and 99,000 associated deaths each year. Research shows that surfaces play a key role in transmission of microbes throughout the healthcare facility. There are many different types of pathogens in the given setting that will attach to surfaces. Once attachment occurs, when microbes create biofilms that surrounds them for protection. The biofilm makes it more resistant to biocides used in disinfection. The selection of surfaces will have significant impacts on the ability to effectively clean and disinfect the environments. During the selection process, it is important to ask surface manufacturers questions such as, can this material or product be effectively cleaned and disinfected without causing damage? Can standard hospital disinfectants be used? Evaluate testing data to verify that cleaning and disinfection products have been tested and validate that they can be used. It goes without saying that if a surface material or product can't be effectively cleaned and disinfected, it is not a healing environment. The good news is that HAIs are preventable. To achieve this, it is important to understand that surface selection made during the design phase will have a significant impact on the ability to effectively clean and disinfect them. Surfaces must be thoroughly evaluated to ensure they will support the healthcare facility's infection prevention protocols, processes, and the use of the standard hospital-grade cleaning and disinfection products. Having conversations with healthcare professionals prior to the selection process will help architects and designers gain a clear understanding of the patient care process and settings, as well as challenges they face on a daily basis. Damaged surfaces create additional risk to patients and healthcare workers. Microbes cannot be seen. Tiny microbial reservoirs harbor pathogens, and there will come a time due to damage when surfaces can no longer be effectively cleaned and disinfected. Repairs can cause areas to be closed for renovation. This will inhibit patient care and is costly to the healthcare facilities, so durable and easily repaired materials are paramount. It is critical to gain a clear understanding of the patient care process in each patient care setting. Each have their own challenges, and through these conversations, the true magnitude of potential surface problems will be revealed. Before products are specified, you must understand the risks that exist for the patients and the liability facilities face. Discuss the costs associated with facility repair, replacement, and renovation due to the damaged surface materials and products. What is often not calculated into the overall cost are the costs for the downtime and inability to access patient care equipment and spaces. An example would be a number of patient rooms or other spaces needed to be closed for renovation or repair. So the importance of selecting the right material and surfaces for healthcare environments cannot be understated. Who should you include in these conversations? Facility directors, environmental services, infection prevention, directors of nursing, quality control, safety and value analysis professionals should also be consulted frequently in the process. Questions to ask include, but are not limited to, please tell me about the high traffic areas in your hospital. What areas suffer the most abuse and what do you see as high priorities to address. In patient care areas, what are your biggest challenges? How often are these areas and products cleaned and disinfected? It is important to note that some products and surfaces may require cleaning and disinfection 10 to 14 times a day. An example may be a bed mattress, a gurney, and hand washing station. It's not uncommon for hand washing stations near nursing station walls to cause the walls to get wet from people washing hands and splashing on the wall when they reach for the soap dispenser or the paper towels. What categories of disinfectants do you use? Also ask about the use of no-touch disinfectant processes such as UV light and electrostatic spraying technology. The answers to all of these questions provide further information about the characteristics of the surface materials that you will need to select for either the built environments or products such as furniture. Surface disinfectant compatibility must be evaluated. Therefore, evaluation of testing data to make sure materials and products have been tested based on the categories of disinfectants. There is no such thing as a perfect surface material, which is why surface decisions must be based on the answers to the above questions. It is also important to know that many different surface materials will be assembled in the built environment or on any given product. Not all surface materials can be cleaned and disinfected the same way. When damage occurs, it creates microbial reservoirs for microbes to proliferate and spread. The best place to begin is by evaluating where the material will be used. Then review the testing data, surfaces disinfection compatibility, and durability. Then evaluate any additional care and maintenance and manufacturing warning. Be sure the surface material and products will hold up to the rigorous cleaning and disinfection requirements. The importance of selecting the right surface material for healthcare environments cannot be understated. Solid surface is smooth, non-porous, and durable and can easily be cleaned and disinfected. Solid surface is non-porous and does not stain easily, but certain chemicals and acidic foods can stain the countertop if left on the surface for long periods of time. Common household items such as wine, coffee, cooking oil, hair dyes, nail polish, and more will not stain the surface. Solid surface is solid throughout. It will not absorb food, odors, or bacteria. It requires no sealing, unlike natural stone, and can be cleaned with a damp cloth or sponge. Imperfections can usually be touched up or repolished by a trained fabricator. There are notable differences when you compare solid surface to natural stone. For starters, solid surface seams are virtually invisible. Solid surface is also lighter in weight, durable, low maintenance, and repairable. Unlike most natural stones like granite, no sealing is required. As for natural stone, it is porous, has noticeable seams, requires regular sealing and maintenance, is non-uniform in appearance, and more difficult to fabricate than solid surface. These are important differences to keep in mind when you're determining the best surfacing materials for a project. Solid surface materials are engineered to withstand minor cuts or impacts. Burns, chips, stains, and scratches can be repaired, returning the solid surface to its original condition. Repairs can be made by buffing or sanding using sandpaper or an abrasive cleanser. Environmentally sound manufacturing practices are followed in the production of many solid surface products, including the use of recycled materials or post-consumer products. Many of today's solid surface products are manufactured to be 100% recyclable. They can be repurposed as new products at the end of their shelf life. Some solid surface materials are rated NSF 51, which is a designation of NSF International, formerly the National Sanitation Foundation, that can be applied to materials used in food preparation. NSF 51 establishes minimum public health and sanitation requirements for materials used in the construction of commercial food equipment. The requirements are based on US FDA regulations. Some solid surface brands have GreenGuard Gold certification. GreenGuard Gold certification is listed by the USGBC as one of the acceptable third-party certifications for EQ credit low-emitting materials for general emissions evaluation and furniture evaluation requirements in the LEED version 4. Visit the resource section of usgbc.org to get more details on third-party certifications for low-emitting materials. Some solid surface products have HPD or Health Product Declaration. An HPD can help contribute to LEED points under LEED v4 if the HPD meets the threshold and disclosure requirements as stated in the material ingredients credit requirements. You can find more details on these requirements and available LEED points in the Building Product Disclosure and Optimization Material Ingredients at usgb.org. Please consult with your solid surface supplier to inquire about other relevant certifications or designations and how these may also contribute to LEED and other rating systems such as WELL or the Living Building Challenge. When comparing solid surface materials to other surfacing materials, there are some distinct features and benefits. Solid surface is rated good to excellent in being carefree, safe with food, mildew resistance, non-porous, repairable, seamless, stain resistant, aesthetics or beauty, scratch resistance, burn resistance, and heat resistance. It really is an amazing surface material. Additionally, solid surface typically have some of the longest warranties for surface materials. Often 10 years is common. Solid surface is very affordable in terms of both upfront costs and life cycle costs relative to many other surfacing materials. Now let's take a look at the fabrication process. When solid surface sheets are shipped to the fabricator, they have a smooth matte finish. It is the responsibility of the fabricator to apply the final finish, matte to high gloss. Solid surface is stored flat or on A-frames where the base of the sheet is fully supported. Site inspections are recommended before templating. Templating will be done using traditional stick templates or laser templating. The material needs to be fully supported to prevent breaking while cutting. Fabricated material should be installed on a plywood subsurface or tubular steel cross member that are spaced at 18 inches. Edge profiles consist of the same material as the top, glued in layers and polished with the desired thickness. Corner joints should be square rather than mitered. This minimizes waste and installation cost. Seams should be placed at a minimum of 3 inches away from any corner or cutout for a sink. Two primary adhesive types are used with solid surface. The first is 100% silicone adhesive. This is a flexible rubber-like material that is used to accommodate expansion and contraction. It is used to caulk the countertops to a wall or any other dissimilar material that may expand or contract at a different rate. Another example of an application is the inside corner of a shower wall where there could be differential movement between the solid surface sheets. The other adhesive type is methacrylate adhesive, which uses MMA as one of its main ingredients, which is one of the components used in making solid surface sheets. It comes in a two-part mix consisting of epoxy and hardener. It cures to a rock-hard solid in about 20 minutes. It is generally sold in matching colors from most major brands. It can be made transparent, but most fabricators will use the matching color adhesive for the brand and color of solid surface sheets being used. The adhesive is used to seam two pieces of solid surface together. It is also used for laminating edge buildups, attaching solid surface sinks, etc. Solid surface lends itself well to a variety of edge treatments, ranging from basic to complex. Solid surface fabricators create these edge treatments as part of the fabrication process to the designer's specification. Now let's put product to projects with design applications. Solid surface is ideal for a variety of commercial applications. Its features and benefits, coupled with its durability, make it a fantastic product for vertical or horizontal applications. It can also be used outdoors, allowing the architect or designer great flexibility. If your project will be subject to a lot of activity and must be hygienic and durable while maintaining its look with minimum maintenance, solid surface is the right material to use. Sleek countertops allow various customizations based on the project's needs while providing a strong surface that does not trap bacteria or germs. And accent walls can be easily designed through thermoforming to create an eye-catching design. Healthcare applications include transaction counters, nurses' stations, patient rooms, operating room walls, and hallway or corridor walls. As seen in the top photo in this Mayo Clinic dining area in the 41st Street Cafe in Rochester, Minnesota that was designed by HGA. Also in Rochester, solid surface is excellent for dining areas and healthcare. As discussed before, solid surface is more sanitary than any other materials. Its non-porous and seamless structure eliminates bacteria buildup. Its malleability also allows it to be designed to fit the needs of disabled individuals. As mentioned, some solid surface manufacturers have Health Product Declarations or HPDs, which provide transparent information on the health impact of the materials used to make their products. Restrooms are another great application for solid surfaces because of the material's non-porous structure. It is much more sanitary for restroom use and will stay looking new for longer periods of time. Solid surface is the ideal surface material for both commercial and residential restrooms, for vanity tops and toilet partitions. There are a variety of applications for solid surface in restaurants, which include vanities, tabletops, food prep areas, heating stations, and bar tops. As seen in the top photo in the dining tables of the Beach Club outdoor dining area of the Fisher Island Club in Fisher Island, Florida, designed by STA Architectural Group. Solid surface is the perfect material for restaurants because of its resistance to heat, germs, water, stains, and its ease of maintenance and overall durability. Office areas are perfect for solid surface because of its customizable nature and its longevity with little maintenance. The surfaces will stay looking good for longer periods of time, which can save offices money on replacements. Retail stores are another environment type that uses solid surfaces throughout, including transaction counters, shelves, wall cladding, and display counters. Because of solid surface customizable capability, it is very popular for retail spaces. Stores are able to design their shelves, walls, and counters to be virtually any color they desire. The Lotte Mall in Seoul, South Korea, in the top photo, used solid surface extensively as a flowing and dramatic decorative element around elevator areas. Education applications include cafeteria tables, desks, common areas, and laboratory tables. Schools and universities tend to be breeding grounds for bacteria and show increasing wear and tear on surfaces. Solid surface is durable and more resistant to germs than any other material. Athletic environments is another space to consider solid surface materials. Athletes can be very hard on their equipment and the surfaces they place them on and in. This causes them to damage lockers or surfaces in training rooms. Solid surface is able to withstand rough handling, sweat residue, and other layers of grime that may build up on other materials. Residential vanities and laundry areas are also applications ideal for solid surface with its ease of maintenance and ability to quickly clean the surface. With a sleek surface with no seams or cracks, solid surface makes a great surface for vanities or laundry areas that are prone to spills. Solid surfaces are the perfect choice in kitchen countertops for those who regularly cook in their kitchen or have children who damage surfaces. They are easy to clean, resist most damage, and are easily fixed if scratched. Residential accent walls are becoming more popular as homeowners and architects search for ways to make their home or project unique. Solid surfaces can be thermoformed to take on different shapes and designs, allowing the surface to serve different functions or aesthetics. When it comes to residential bathrooms, solid surface performs extremely well in wet areas such as counters and shower walls. and compared to tile, there are no grout lines, creating a cleaner and seamless look. And keeping showers clean with solid surface walls is much easier. It creates a very calming environment. Installation can be faster and more efficient with solid surface, especially with wide sheet options that are available from some manufacturers. So why should you choose solid surface over other materials? Solid surface is a much better option over many other materials. Let's dive into the reasons behind this statement. Let's start with durability. Solid surface is one of the most durable surfacing materials on the market. It is usually warranted for a decade by most manufacturers and is very easily repairable to its original conditions should it suffer damage. Solid surface is cured when it is manufactured. The chemical reaction and bonds are almost complete, making the final material able to withstand great weight and intensive use. The ATH composition it contains increases its resistance against scratching, heat, fire, chemicals, water, and stains. Hygienic. Solid surface's hygienic properties have been approved by NSF International. Because solid surface is extremely easy to clean and sanitize, its smooth surface does not allow germs and bacteria to hide and grow. Solid surface has the capability to be fabricated such that seams virtually disappear. Materials with grout and edges allow dirt to build up and become a home for bacteria. Solid surface is non-porous, which eliminates the labor it takes to reapply protective finishes to keep microscopic holes filled. And then there's aesthetics and beauty. One of the greatest appeals of solid surface materials is its capability of being 100% customizable. It holds a very sleek and clean aesthetics, which can be designed to replicate any vision the designer has. The material is homogeneous, meaning the color is solid throughout the entire product, which adds to its sleek simplicity. It's thermoformable, adding to its solid, continuous shape. Thermoforming. Thermoforming has become a popular phenomenon in designing with solid surfaces. The process involves creating 3D and rounded shapes by heating the material in an oven until it becomes malleable. When heated, acrylic material is superior in flexibility over polyester. Keep in mind, thermoforming material may cause alterations such as darkening the material or shrinking its size. And then there's patterns and colors. One of the key reasons why solid surface is chosen over natural stone is its ability to take on any color or any pattern. The color pigment goes through the surface of the material, leaving very little opportunity for color chipping or imperfections. While solid surface is typically available in solid hues, it can also be manufactured with sweeping, veining patterns, taking on the sophisticated pattern of natural stone. Translucent. Solid surfaces can be formed to any design or shape, take on any color or pattern, and some designs are even translucent, highlighting any design or logo present on the material. When the material is backlit, the surface glows or illuminates any custom designs, patterns, logos, company names, etc. that are present in the solid surface. This unique feature allows for integrated advertising and creativity in the design. Engraving and perforation. The designer can choose to have the solid surface cut into intricate designs during fabrication. This is a great option for those wanting to create a bold design or statement with their solid surfaces. Because solid surfaces are homogeneous, the color seen on the surface of the material will be present throughout its layers, maintaining a single shade throughout the engraved section. Specifying solid surface. So let's wrap up with some of the critical qualities and criteria you should consider when looking to specify a solid surface manufacturer. Specifying a manufacturer. First and most important note, don't leave your spec open when it comes to solid surface. Make sure you do your due diligence on both the manufacturer and the product performance you need for your project. Make sure you clearly spell out the performance criteria and preferred manufacturer who can meet those specifications. Here is a short but important list of what to consider when selecting a solid surface manufacturer. First, the composition type, acrylic or polyester. Solid surfaces can be classified into two categories, acrylic and polyester. Each type of solid surface offers unique qualities, but has a different classification that should be fully understood before specifying. Contact your manufacturer for specification requirements. You need to consider the quality and the overall appearance that you desire for your project. You should know the distribution system or availability of the product. You should know if it's a limited or national distribution. Availability of material is critical to keeping the construction schedule on track. Certain manufacturers import materials from overseas, while others have manufacturing facilities in North America. Domestic manufacturing ensures that the material can be sourced locally, which may help avoid shipping delays. Testing and evaluation reports are critical. Testing is important to ensure that the material meets the demands of the application. Most solid surface manufacturers use the same method to test their materials, but the testing does vary in some cases. Common tests include impact resistance, gloss, specific gravity, tensile strength, tensile modulus, elongation, flexural strength, hardness, thermal expansion, color stability, wear and cleanability, boiling water surface resistance, water absorption weight, stain resistance, fungi and bacteria, weatherability, and more. Talk with your material representative about what testing methods they use and understand the results before specifying. Require certifications and warranties that clearly state the coverage. Similar to testing standards, certifications and warranties can vary from manufacturer to manufacturer. Talk with your manufacturer representative before specifying materials. Make sure you spend some time and review the manufacturer's website, their literature, and the product details that they have available. Customer service and technical support is important and worth checking out in advance for project support. See if you get to talk to a live person. And lastly, check on the diversity of sheet sizes, including widths of sheets. The standard size sheet of solid surface is typically 30 inches by 144 inches. However, certain manufacturers can offer custom sheet sizes that may work better in certain applications. These wide sheet options can reduce waste and costs on a project. Contact the manufacturer to see if they offer wide sheet options before choosing the materials. We've covered a lot of information on solid surface. So here are 3 key takeaways from our presentation. Solid surface offers distinct benefits over natural stone. As we've discussed, some of these benefits include its overall durability, having any color or pattern and carrying it throughout the material, thus leaving little opportunities for color chipping or imperfections. Solid surface is 100% customizable, it can be formed to any design or shape, and it has hygienic properties. The second key takeaway here is solid surface is the perfect choice for both commercial and residential applications. Solid surface offers a rare combination of design flexibility and chemical composition, resulting in timeless beauty, durability, and unmatched quality. And in today's environment, one of the most critical takeaways is that solid surface is a non-porous material and is ideal for environments that are concerned with germs and the spread of viruses. With COVID-19 bringing a heightened awareness with the spread of infections and viruses, solid surface is an ideal product solution for architects and designers.